Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Oh, That Reminds Me. I'm your co-host, Mad underscore here with my other co-host,
Jonathan.
and we're here giving you the top-notch content. We have nothing to talk about this week. So,
Well, speak for yourself. I've got a lot to talk about.
you literally just told me you have
I've
nothing to talk
I've
about.
got a ton of things to talk
All
about.
right. Welcome to John's special. I gotta go, guys. So enjoy the podcast.
Let
Take
me
it away, John.
let me just check the topics channel.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all from last week. Let me how have you been? Boom. Topic.
I have been absolutely stressed. I have so much homework. I have so many things I need to do, and I am stressed. But that's okay. How are you doing today, John? How are you? How are you?
I've been chilling. I'm kind of hungry because I was
You didn't eat?
well, no, because you said give me 10, and then I like got out of bed, got dressed and stuff, and I was like, oh, there's no time. And then you took longer than 10, but I was sad at my PC.
You're the one who I thought as well. This another time I was like, oh, he's like ready because you like messaged me, yo, do you want to film podcast? And I was like,
Well, I
okay. I
thought
had like
I thought when you said give me 10, you meant 10.
no. 10 is a hypothetical number. It means many different things. Are you normally someone who is early or someone who is late?
um, I'd like to say I'm rounded on time. So like I might be like a minute or two late, but I'm never like super late.
I'm
But
always super late.
I'm never like super early either. I might be like a minute or two early.
I had to film something for school and I was an hour late.
Fun,
And I was
fun,
the director.
fun.
Yes. Very, very fun, as you know.
Um,
But it is what it is.
did you just like not feel like going, or did you like forget?
I didn't want to go.
Fair enough.
I was delaying it as much as I could
Mm-hmm.
personally. But how are you?
Doing
Did we ask that already?
Yep.
Did we shit. Um so have you heard about the weather?
It looks really nice outside today.
Ian McGregor straight up kissed Hayden Christensen on the lips. Whoa.
Did you see that
Sorry.
Reputation TV might be coming?
I don't fucking care about Taylor Swift. That is a topic we do not talk about here.
Um, um, um.
The Grammys are tonight. It would be for
Oh, they're tonight,
two
guys. I'm not. I'm
days.
not going to the Grammys.
Was your friend going?
I don't know. He's been lying about stuff recently for
But I
no reason.
day one been telling
I
you
mean, like
this.
he is a swimmer. He does have a Wikipedia. He does swim for Team
Sure,
USA.
sure he does.
But he like Rainbow Six Siege is a marketplace right now that I'm addicted to. Um,
We've heard.
and he like randomly flexed selling an item for 4,000 credits, but it was an item that you can't sell. And then I said, but you can't sell that. And then he goes, well, I just did. So I said, send me a screenshot of your transaction screen where it like shows everything you sold. And then he said that it glitched and took it from his inventory, but it's not in the transactions. So he's gonna contact Ubisoft support. And then I told
Wow.
him, okay, just send me a screenshot of the email that confirms that you sold it because you get emailed. And then he said that he checked his email, but there was an email that said listing failed, which isn't an email that exists. And
He
he wouldn't
really went
send
all
that.
out for this.
And then he started ignoring me anytime I brought it up.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was
I just
a
don't. I
very
just hate people like that where it's like lying for what?
I know,
like
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 just
I hate it when people lie in general, but it's like if you're lying for like a reason or like if there's like a vision to it, it's like I can track your thought process and understand why you think it's okay to lie. But this is like for what? For why?
they doesn't like why are you flexing? Like
Yeah,
there's
it's
nothing
something so
like
useless and nobody cares, but you're lying about it.
yeah. A little confusing.
It's interesting.
However, speaking of your liar friend, if you guys missed the episode, he said that he was going to go to the Grammys. And the Grammys are tonight. And I thought it
Yeah.
would be a fun idea that I thought of right now what we think is going to be the winner of every
Oh,
category. Thank you. I'm a genius.
Grammy
Now,
category.
I got them up. Here, I can send you the link.
I got it too, I think.
But the fun thing about this is that this episode is coming out 2 days after the Grammys, so you guys get to know if we were right or wrong.
True.
So first record of the year, "Worship" by John Bat
Batiste, maybe. I don't know. I've
Batiste.
never heard of
I
him, nor have
believe
I heard of
he
the song.
won. I believe he won Best New Artist last year.
Oh.
If I
Shout out John
recall,
Bellion, by the way, on
yes.
the credits. He used to be on the same management label as Logic.
Um,
Fun
but
fact.
yes, he won Best New Artist last year, and everybody was like, wait, no, not last year. A few years ago, Grammy wins. I think last year it was someone else. But yeah, everyone was like, who the fuck is this guy? Um, then we have Not Strong Enough by Boy Genius,
I've heard
Flowers by Miley Cyrus, What Was I Made For from the motion picture Barbie by Billie Eilish, On My Mama by Victoria Montet
Monet.
Monet,
Victoria Monet.
Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo, Antihero by Taylor Swift, and Kill Bill by SZA. Now,
I
I
already know your
know.
answer.
Well, I know. Wait, do I know Not Strong Enough? I have listened to Boy Genius. I don't know if I know this one. Not
I've
Strong
never listened to.
Enough.
I just know that Boy Genius is Phoebe Bridgers, I think.
Yes, Phoebe Bridgers, Julian Baker, and Lucy. Oh wait, I do know this one.
Phoebe
So
Bridgers
I'm
and
just listening to
Friends.
it now. Yes.
And Co.
um, if you like, have you been on TikTok and there was like a what's it called? The edit that this part of the song is used as like always an angel, never a god.
I don't get edits.
No, no, okay. Well,
The only edits I've been getting recently is Lewis Hamilton to songs from Hamilton, but they like change the lyrics in the text.
Alexander
It's like
Hamilton.
how do you drive like you're running out of time? Drive at night like you're running out of time.
Valid. Um, but there's a lot of good songs on here. I don't know On My Mama nor Worship. I personally, if you don't know, like Billie Eilish, so I kind of want What Was I Made For to win. But like knowing that I'm just Ken won against it, there's a chance Vampire can win. And also, I don't get how Taylor's is Antihero new this year, or is that a
Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby.
what? Huh? Excuse me?
That's a lyric from the song.
All right. Taylor should be a Minecraft streamer. Um,
Um,
is it a new or is it a Taylor's version? Because I don't
so
really think Taylor versions
Antihero,
should be
they're
nominated.
they're not. It's not a Taylor's version, and she doesn't submit Taylor's versions to be nominated. Um,
Good. Because I'm gonna be pissed
but
off.
something that's interesting is Antihero came out when I was in Canada at your
Oh,
house.
it did?
'Cause it's part of Midnight's. So
Wait.
it came out in October of 2022.
Yeah, this is 2023. That means that songs like TV and The 30th could have been nominated because that came out when you were in Canada at
That
my house.
that came out when I was in Canada the first time though. Antihero was
Oh,
the
is this
second time.
second
Yeah,
time?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Because I remember
I kind of forgot
it
about that.
released at midnight, like when I was leaving and I was watching TV on your TV, and I
I would
didn't.
like to clarify, I had to do homework. He came to Canada to come see Alexander 23, which I think I've ranted about this recently, but I'm like low key kind of pissed. I never went to go see Renee Rapp because I was going to go see Renee Rapp. Like I had the thought, I was like, okay, there's still tickets on sale. I kind of want to see Alexander 23, but I don't know any of the main artist songs. So it'd be awkward if I go to the concert and I'm just like screaming like Alexander 23 songs and then I'm silent for the rest. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go. But now I like Renee Rapp and I want to go see Renee Rapp. And I think Renee Rapp
you
is
want
really
you want to
talented and I'm really sad. And
you want to go see Renee Rapp?
yes, she
Shoot.
gonna be like,
Thank you. I'm here all
but
night.
um, the thing that's also like she has a deluxe album, so like, she could go on tour again.
I mean, she will go on tour again in her
She better
lifetime.
go. I know, but like I want it for Snow Angel.
I
But then
don't
she had
know
like
what
that
that is.
Mean Girl. That's the album.
Ah, gotcha.
Also, I don't know how she didn't get
Is that the
nominated
one
for
where
new
her
artist,
hair is
but
like crazy?
yes,
Gotcha. How she didn't
yes,
get nominated
yes.
for new artist? I feel
She
like
probably didn't submit it.
uh, did she have like a big breakthrough year last year?
This year. Like, yeah. Well, I guess more this year than last. I
I
don't
feel
know.
I feel like it was more so recent-ish, or at least that
Oh,
I saw and heard
I
of her.
have been on Renee Rap TikTok for a while before Mean Girls.
Like
Because I
like I feel like
follow.
we'll get to the people who are best new artists, but I feel like
Yes.
the ones that I know of have had like a huge
They had
year
a really
all
good year.
year, and it's like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
yeah.
But I want What Was I Made For to win.
Uh,
And if
yeah,
Olivia Rodrigo wins, I will be very upset.
I would
Because
say.
she's the same age as me and us. We're the same age. And I would just be angry that she has a Grammy and I don't even have I don't sing or make
I would
music,
I
but
would
I want a
say
Grammy.
I would say I'm rooting for What Was I Made For.
You also rooting for it?
If
I do.
if not,
Kill
What Was I
Bill
Made For?
was
Probably out of the songs that I know, to be honest, Vampire.
over Antihero.
Uh, they're sexy baby. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan
You
of
need to
Antihero.
stop singing that line about
Antihero's not my favorite song off the album. So
And then like Kill Bill did have a pretty like impactful, like it was the beginning of the year. Not the best. Honestly, I can see that winning.
Um,
It would be surprising as fuck, but I can see it winning because it was really.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. To me, it's like, I mean, maybe if I dive into the lyrics of Kill Bill more, it's deeper. But it's like, What Was I Made For? Feels like it's so like
That's
emotional
true.
and like, big. And then Kill Bill is I Might Kill My Ex. It's
Not
like
the
it's like
best
yeah, it's a
idea.
poppy jam, but like, is it record of the year?
I low key, if I had to like rank it, if I had to rank this category with like who I want to win, it would be Billy, Boy Genius, Olivia Rodrigo, SZA, then the other ones. Um, but like logically, I feel like it might be Billie Eilish, SZA. I don't know why.
And
I just have
then
a vibe that
and then
SZA's gonna
and then
win.
Taylor Swift is gonna win it, and
She probably is. That's the sad part of it all. I want Billy to win. Billy got robbed last year. But Billy also had a clean sweep in
what did she
2019.
get robbed of last year?
I don't remember. Wait. Billy last time like the first time Billy got her Grammys, she like got really like not bullied, but very like people were like, what the fuck? 'Cause she was also going against like Ariana Grande and stuff like that.
I feel like, I mean, maybe it's like different proportions. Like, I don't know, but I feel like every artist, if you win, gets a lot of hate because like there's so many big artists and all of them have their own like ginormous fandoms that like no matter what, you're gonna get a ton of hate.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Not last year. Last year she only had 2 nominations. 2 years ago, the 64th annual Grammy Awards Hunger Games. She had Happier Than Ever, A Love Letter to Los Angeles. Wait, is this show the winners too? Cuz no way. Oh yeah, no. This is all the things she got nominated for but didn't win. Best music film for Happier Than Ever, Song of the Year Happier Than Ever, Best Music Video Happier Than Ever, Album of the Year Happier Than Ever, Best Pop Vocal Album Happier Than Ever, Best Pop Solo Performance Happier Than Ever, and Record of the Year Happier Than Ever. And she didn't win a single one of those. A single one.
Olivia Rodrigo won Best New Artist that year, I think.
Peaches won.
Yeah. Peaches. Peaches.
No. Justin Bieber Peaches.
Oh.
No.
That
No,
is
not
not the
that
first. I hate that song.
and also, Album of the Year went to the John Batiste.
Ah.
That guy.
I apologize to him and his fans. I do not know who
Also,
that is.
Taylor Swift and Olivia and Doja Cat and Lil Nas X and Justin Bieber were all in that category, which is kind of crazy.
I do like Justin Bieber's Justice album. I just don't like Peaches.
Oh, Bruno Mars had like a good like he got Leave the Door Open one. Best
Bruno
New Artist
mid.
was Phineas was nominated this year too for Best New Artist, but of course Olivia got it. Driver's Lesson got the best solo.
Should we go back to current
Um,
day?
no, I'm reminiscing. Sour got it. Fuck. Olivia Rodrigo got everything. Okay, back to current day. I'm sorry, I
Album
got a
of
little
the
distracted.
year.
All right.
Nominated for Album of the Year is World Music Radio by John Baptiste.
Again.
The Record by Boy Genius. Endless Summer Vacation by Miley Cyrus. Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard by Lana
Is
Del
there?
Rey. The Age of Pleasure by Janelle Monáe. Guts by Olivia Rodrigo. Midnights by Taylor Swift. And SOS by SZA.
Fun fact, Lana Del Rey didn't know she had to submit her albums to get nominated for the Grammys.
Fun fact, I only consciously have heard one Lana Del Rey song, other than I guess the one that you say you like. I do know that song.
Hope is a dangerous thing for a woman like me to have, but I have it. Yes, yes.
But I've only heard one song, which is it's a remix by Fortet that he played
Oh God.
on a radio, but it actually goes like insane. You might like it. I mean, I don't think you would like go out and listen to it. It's not like a crazy like electron. It's like a very chill bop.
If I had to guess, I feel like Guts will probably win. Guts though, I Guts has grown. I think Olivia Rodrigo is, I think if I recall, one of my top artists at the
Dude,
moment.
you were an Omega Guts hater when it came out, and then
Pause.
you were
Pause.
hate listening.
No. Top artist, Olivia Rodrigo is in fourth. All time in 6 months, she is in first. The top tracks, though, is what matters. I have only listened to Lacey, The Grudge, Making the Bed, Logical, and Vampire.
That's a good amount to have the same artist from one album in your top songs.
But like, but the amount of times I had to listen to those songs, because I just would go in the car and I would sing them.
Hey.
And I think my mom knows all the words now. But
she makes good songs. What can you say?
But like, I have not listened to like, I don't even know the names of them.
The fact that you don't know the name of Get Him Back, the greatest song on that album.
Oh, I have listened to Get Him Back. But like, All American Bitch, still hate that one. Ballad of a Homeschool Girl, awful. Love is Embarrassing is Pretty isn't Pretty, I don't know how it goes. Like, I just went for like that chill ones. When I go rock, I was like, I'm okay. No, thank you.
But Get Him Back is kind of fire.
And Get Him Back. I wanna make him really jealous. I wanna make him real bad. Yeah.
Wait, he's not listed under here. Alexander 23 is technically on the album.
Yes.
But he's not.
Oh my God, I saw a clip. If you guys don't know, there was this like event happening for Spotify new artists, I think. Or Grammy new artists, something with new artists.
Like
and Renee Rapp was like talking to someone, and Alexander 23 is just kind of like in the background, just like waiting, like a lost little, like he's just waiting for his mom to be like done talking in the store. He's just like, hello.
Alexander 23 is like friends with everyone and like knows everyone. I swear. You know, he's friends with Tana Mongo, Mojo.
Wait, why?
He just is.
Did he go to TanaCon?
Probably not.
But yeah, I think that Guts is most likely gonna win. What do you think is gonna win?
Out of this, I want Guts or Midnight to win because I literally do not listen to any of the other ones.
I kind of do want just Boy Genius to win, just because I want Boy Genius to win. Like, I'm not a big fan of Boy Genius. I just think that they're funny. Like, I saw a clip of like, because everyone calls. I think her name is. Wait a minute. Boy.
The only thing that I know about Boy Genius is from Wine About It, where Cutie and Maya went on a dive about how the band members of Boy Genius like make out with each other, but they say it's just because they're friends and they like each other as friends.
They do make out with each other.
And I don't think I would want to make out with my friends because I'm chill with them and we're friends.
You do tend to tell Meerkat you want to make out.
Yeah, but that's not like real.
Oh,
they made it real.
They do, I believe, make out with their friends, and they do, I believe, occasionally just take their shirt off at their concert. But what's it called? Yeah, I found a fun clip of them like in an interview, and Julian, I think that's how you say their name. She's really short, and everyone calls her on Twitter the short one, and then she got really angry about it, and it was just really funny. Um, but yeah, I think Guts is gonna win. I
Oh,
kind of
guts
want
are midnights.
Lana Del Rey to win, just because Lana Del Rey is like the most confusing person. Like she makes bop songs. She kind of like chill, sad.
I know more
But then
about
next thing I know is she's vaping and working at a restaurant. Like I'm
I know
so
more
like what?
about Lana Del Rey working at a Waffle House than I do about her
Yeah.
album.
Like why is she working at why is she at Waffle House? It was I was a little lost. Our next category is Song of the Year, which is A&W
Is that like the restaurant? And
by Lana Del Rey. I don't fucking know. Maybe she worked at Waffle House. Maybe she also worked at A&W. We have Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift, Butterfly by John Bat. I'll figure it out one day.
Batiste.
Dance the Night by
Oh,
Dua
oh.
Lipa, Flowers
Dua
by
Lipa
Miley
and the baby.
Cyrus, Kill Bill by SZA, Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo, and What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish. This is kind of a packed category, I must say.
Yeah, but there's only one clear winner, and that's "Dance the Night Away" from the Barbie album
Sing it
by
right now.
Dua Lipa. Sing it right now. I can't because I said Dua Lipa and the baby, and now "Levitating" is just playing in my head, and I can't think of anything but
Fake fan.
"Levitating."
Fake fan. I want Billie to win again. Thanks. Hello?
Oh yeah, she is nominated.
She is nominated,
I don't know why
yes.
my brain didn't click. I was like, but she's not even here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would say serious answer though. Probably Billie.
What Was I Made For is just a banger. Ooh, next category. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Are you excited?
There's only one clear winner.
This is the best new artist.
I think it's my turn to
This
read.
category recognizes an artist whose allegedly year releases achieved a breakthrough into the public consciousness and notably impacted the musical landscape. We have Gracie Abrams.
I'll just kill myself.
What?
I said, I think it's my turn to read, and then you kept reading over me, and I was like,
know,
I guess I can list the artists, and then you started listing the artists.
Okay, fine, go. It was your turn, and then I said the new category, next category, and then you didn't say anything, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it.
I said, I think it's my turn to read, and you just
maybe
kept going.
Speak the fuck up. All right, go ahead.
Best new artist: Gracie Abrams, Fred Again, Ice Spice, Jelly Roll, Coco Jones, Noah Kahan, Victoria Monet, and The War and Treaty. I do not know Coco Jones, Victoria Monet, or The War and Treaty.
What the fuck is Jelly Roll?
Jelly Roll is this really big, I mean that in the physical sense.
What? Is it
country singer who like sings about God. I got a clip of him on my TikTok singing about God in a prison. And that's all I know about him. But apparently he's like a really nice guy, like as a person. So shout out that guy.
Why was he in the prison?
To perform for the prisoners.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Apparently he's like a really good. From what I know, maybe if he sucks, then just I'm not a fan of his. If he's cool, that's sick.
I feel like who I want to win is Gracie Abrams. Who I think is gonna win is Noah Kahan.
I want Fred Again to win. Fred Again had a very big year. He literally headlined Coachella.
That do be true.
He's kind of him at the. Who do I think is gonna win? Probably Ice Spice.
Oh shit! I forgot about her.
I think Ice Spice is probably gonna win.
You think that the girl who goes, you think you're the shit? Nah, you ain't even the fart, or however the fuck it goes.
Bitch, you're not even the fart.
No, we don't swear
I be going hard.
Yeah.
Although I just looked and Noah Kahan actually has more listens, which is interesting. Noah Kahan
I do not know how many listeners Noah Kahan had.
I've been saying for a while. I mean, you can even probably look at our DMs. I've been saying for a while Noah Kahan's like famous, and like.
Also, you have been a Noah Kahan fan for a while. Is Noah Kahan and mutual friends?
He's not one of the mutual friends, but he's adjacent. On Quinn 92's second album, they have a song together. called Tough.
He's like the Alexander
And
23 of
then
Mutual Friends.
yeah, pretty much. And then like Chelsea Cutler did one of her what word am I trying to search for?
Collab?
Oh, one of like my favorite songs of hers and like one of her biggest songs, Crazier Things. She did like a remix, I guess you could say. She basically like re-released it, but with Noah Kahan.
So maybe that's where he got the idea from.
And apparently, that's my only gripe with him right now is like, I like him, and I like this album a lot.
But make new music, please.
But every like, he's just re-releasing every song that he made with another artist on it, and it's like, yeah, they're cool, they're good songs, and I like the ones with people on them. But what if you made new songs with those people?
Like the one I have been a very big fan of this one, like recently, as in like yesterday, is Gracie Abrams and Noah Kahan. Everywhere, everything, like everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna love you. But I didn't know how many followers he and listeners he had, and I was like, whoa, because the music festival that I go to, he's headlining, and I'm like, how the fuck is he headlining
Mm-hmm.
besides SZA? I'm in Green Day.
He's big time. He's big time.
I didn't realize
like-
this, and you have been a day one fan.
I've been fan for a minute, and I've been
I
supporting
feel like
him
I
for a
used
minute.
to.
And I mean, this
I
is.
was a Noah Kahan hater. I feel like.
I don't think you were a hater necessarily, but I know me and your like real life best friend both were fans of his, and you just like, didn't really care for him.
Yes, me bestie. She was a very big fan.
One thing that I found really funny recently about Noah Kahan is
in 2020 you said making Vicky a Noah Kahan fan slowly, and you sent him "Save Me" audio. And then
yeah,
I'm listening to the acoustic now. Noah Kahan's voice. 2020.
The problem is we also used to talk on like Instagram and shit, and that doesn't really have a search feature, I don't think. So, but I've been a fan for a minute, and one thing that was really funny recently is MXMtoon. Like, I don't know if she like made a song on TikTok. She was like singing lyrics she made or something on TikTok. I don't know. She was singing something, and someone said that she should get Noah Kahan like on the song, and she was like, you guys are 4 years late because we actually already have a song.
Speaking about TikTok, they recently removed a lot of big artists like
what a
Taylor
topic
Swift.
to talk about.
I know. I was like, oh shit, that was this week. So much has happened this week.
Universal Music Group, the biggest record label in the industry, has pulled all of their music, muting every single video that uses any of their music.
Which is really fucking annoying, because I have so many videos that use their music. And to add on to that, I had so many drafts that had that music that I was like waiting to put. Oh, I wasn't really waiting. I like was gonna post eventually, but I was like, damn, what do I do now? But
and it sucks for artists because TikTok has become such like a big like center point for promoting your music and like trying to get people to listen to your music. Like, I mean, there's some artists that like make just TikTok centric songs, but even for like normal big artists or just like normal artists like Chelsea Cutler, for example, I remember she was talking about it because she used to hate TikTok, and it was like before her album came out, you just have to like put some of the songs on TikTok as like feelers, and then one of her songs, Your Bones, like semi blew up on TikTok, and so then it like that's all the label cares about, and so then they're like, okay, yeah, that one, and then she like promotes that one becomes a single, stuff like that. And now artists can't do that and promote their music on TikTok because it like, gets muted.
Conan Gray, is that his name?
Yeah,
I think he was like, how am I gonna put, like, he has a song coming out, he's like, I can't put it on right now, but like, go listen to it.
I kept seeing Baby No Money really ironically be like, yay, I love the labels, thank you so much for removing all of my songs. Or you know how people are like dancing to like royalty-free sounds and music and stuff.
I'm getting edits of them.
He put the vocals to like Edamame, I think maybe, over like a bunch of those noises.
I saw that.
He was like, I recreated Edamame for you guys.
But yeah, no, I I'm not a big fan of this. A lot of people I've seen are like, I'm not gonna use TikTok now. I'm not gonna post as many videos on TikTok
Mhm.
because of this. So I don't know. The future of TikTok might like honestly, if TikTok does die, that'd be kind of
Yeah,
nice.
there's a lot of like people within your scene of like cosplayers and stuff like that who are saying they're just gonna use TikTok less now because the music is gone.
Yeah, because transitions, we get whatever song's popular, we make a
Uh-huh.
transition to it. Um, and like, I'm not the biggest fan of making TikToks. I have to be in a very right mindset,
Mhm.
and I have to have a lot of energy because it takes me a while to film a TikTok. It's taken me like 4 hours to film one like 30-second TikTok before.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't really know. I just it's a sad day when you get onto TikTok, but it seems like I don't think TikTok's gonna go away anytime
Oh
soon. I
yeah,
think if
no.
unless they like delete the app, which honestly I
Mhm.
think as a whole world, we might need that, The amount of
The
hours
problem
people
is, I
spend on
think I
TikTok,
think if TikTok
they'll just
gets
go to
deleted,
Instagram
yeah, it's just gonna
Reels.
go to the next thing, because like
Yeah.
everyone's brain is mush now, and they just want quick videos to scroll through.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
just a little
oh
bit.
another okay. I kind of want to let's go through the Grammys thing. I have another thing to talk about after that.
There's not really the only other ones, like, I scrolled down, best pop, so I kinda skipped over
Well,
the,
something I want to say about best new artist. The thing is, I'm a fan of a lot of the people in here: Gracie Abrams, Fred again, Noah Kahan, and all
you
of
didn't say
them
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice, and all of them have had like a blow up year. Gracie Abrams, like she's been
I
getting
love
really
Grace
big. She
Abrams.
opened up for Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift.
Like she's been doing bits. Fred again, he got really big. He headlined Coachella after Frank Ocean shit the bed. Like he's been going crazy. Noah Kahan, he's been going crazy, and it's sad that only one of them can win it, and like all of them have had such a great year that
I do believe
I
they
want all of them
can
to share it.
resubmit it.
You have to you probably
You can only submit
can,
it 3
but it's like
times.
yeah, you can only submit a certain amount of times, and it has to be like a breakthrough year. So if you're just like big and you just stay like stably big, you're not like a best new artist. So I don't know if I mean unless they have another like resurgence of getting huge, like I don't see them really having another breakthrough year, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like the like Gracie Abrams, Fred again, Noah Kahan, they're all like kind of big time now, and so then if they just like stay stably this size, they're not like a best new artist.
Gracie has 10 mil listeners, and Noah Kahan has 36 million.
That's what I'm saying. Fred again has
Kinda
16 million.
kind of insane, not gonna lie. And then Renee Rapp has 9, which has gone up. I was thinking about that. I was like, if I ever go to a concert, because like I'm surprised also Leve didn't get nominated. I felt like Leve had a very good year.
Um, yeah. How many listeners is it?
She has
Yeah, Leve
12
has
mil.
12 million.
Like this year was huge for her.
Yeah.
I
I
can't get
mean,
tickets
it
to her
just
concert.
that shit is absurd.
Yeah. I was like, damn, I want to go see someone perform jazz music. Like it's not even like it's not like upbeat rave music. Like it's
Mhm.
jazz.
I only know. I think maybe she didn't get nominated because I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know enough about Leve, but I feel like while she did have like a pretty good year, it wasn't like a massive breakthrough. And like the only song from the past year that I can even think of by her as someone who's not like a huge fan is From the Start.
From the start,
And like,
falling behind, let you break my heart again. Valentine's has been huge. She had a collab with Beepa Doobie that was huge.
she didn't
Um,
do any other than like the music kind of blowing up on like TikTok and stuff. She didn't like do anything crazy. Like Gracie Abrams opened up for Taylor Swift, Fred again headlined Coachella, stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe that's why.
she went on concert. What's it called? She went on tour, and then she has another tour coming out. She released Bewitched. That had a bunch of TikToks, trendy songs. And also it's just jazz music that's popular. I feel like that's like making jazz music popular in
Hmm.
2024 is kind of impressive. um, but Yeah, she hasn't like collabed with like a like I don't know like do you have to open for somebody to be like cool?
Like, I don't
Like
know. I feel like unless you're sort of like in the circle of the sphere of knowledge, you don't really know about Leve. I don't know.
I don't know.
Because like
But I
like
felt like it
like
was a
Jeremy
huge year
Zucker, for
for her.
example, has like 9.9 million. Like he's not too far behind in terms of like monthly listeners, and it's like if you're not in the sphere of Jeremy Zucker, you just don't know about him at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like this is the thing with TikTok. Like TikTok it makes people like
Yeah, but
huge.
is having a song blow up on TikTok, is that a best new artist breakthrough moment? You know what I mean?
I
If
mean, it
if you
was.
if you survey like 10,000 TikTokers who made a song
Listen, you know
to
what song that
that
blew up
song,
that I think is
will they
Grammy
know
nominated?
Leve?
You know what song blew up on TikTok that was Grammy nominated that it shouldn't have been blown up?
What?
A B C D E F U and your mom and your sister and your dog and that broke ass car. It's such a stupid fucking song. I went to a restaurant recently and it was playing it and I'm like, really, really?
I
It's a
don't know.
Korean restaurant,
I feel bad.
please.
I feel bad for her because she got like a ton of hate.
Did she?
Yeah, she got like extremely hated on and bullied and stuff for like being nominated for just having that song in general and stuff like that.
I mean, like, to be fair, she's singing the alphabet for half the song.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, I mean,
She shouldn't get bullied for it. Or like,
yeah, she submitted the song and stuff like that, but she didn't decide to get nominated. Don't hate her. And like, I think people started like
yeah, but
commenting on
like,
like her looks and her body and stuff like that.
okay, that's just excessive.
So,
But
and like, she's just 18, like she's like
she's
our age.
18?
Yeah. At
Huh?
least she what? Gale age. Maybe she's not. Yeah, she's 19 now. She was born 2004. So
I
it's
play
like,
Minecraft, man.
imagine being you a year ago and you have a song that gets some success and then like you get it nominated and you're feeling really happy about yourself and then everyone online just starts like commenting on your body and your looks and hating you and saying your song sucks.
Hate comments just make the video and photo pop off even more and gets to more people.
Fair enough.
Gotta have that mindset. Um,
Best
Well, we
pop.
got a topic though. You said that you wanted to talk about. Oh, we're gonna keep going with the Grammy
We
nominations.
could. I feel like we could just speed run. Best
All
pop
right,
solo performance. What was I made
it's
for by
my
Billie
turn.
Eilish?
It's my turn to say it. Best pop solo performance for a new vocal and instrumental pop
This is not.
record, single or track only. Flowers, Miley Cyrus. Paint the Town Red, Doja Cat. What Was I Made For? From the motion picture Barbie, Billie Eilish. Vampire, Olivia Rodrigo. Antihero,
Why
Taylor
is
Swift.
Anti-Hero the song? I don't. I mean, like Anti-Hero's like a good song, but it's not my favorite.
Oh,
I would say What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish.
I said what was it? I love Billie Eilish. Next one though.
Best pop duo performance: 1,000 Miles, Miley Cyrus featuring Brandy Carlisle, Never Heard It. Candy Necklace by Lana Del Rey featuring John Baptiste, Never Heard It. Never Felt So Alone by Labyrinth featuring Billie Eilish, Heard It. Karma, Taylor Swift featuring Ice Spice. That song is so bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say really.
Karma's not a bad song. The Ice Spice feature is. Her saying, she's like, Karma takes all my friends to the summit, and then Ice Spice just goes, facts. And like, it's just so.
Doesn't Taylor Swift be like got a cat purring in my lap?
Karma is a cat. Cause Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma, yeah. Karma's good. I like Karma. Karma's a bop, but the Ice Spice feature's not it. And then Ghost in the
You've sang
Machine.
2 lyrics from Taylor Swift today, and like all the time, Taylor Swift fans are like, "She's a lyrical genius." She's so you. The first one was talking about
I
sexy
haven't.
babies.
I'm gonna be real. I
and
haven't listened to Taylor Swift in months. I've been in a. I don't hate her. I just go through like
Oh.
big like phases of music, and I was in a big like electronic phase, and now I listen to Zach Bryan.
Have you listened to Tate McRae?
Tate McRae makes me feel like a bad bitch, and she also might be dating
Kid
who's it? Kid
Leroy.
Leroy. That's who it is.
Because recently this weekend, I believe, was the NHL All-Star Games, and she was one of the coaches and the performer,
True.
along with Justin Bieber and Michael Bublé. But Michael Bublé was also high
High
on
on shrooms.
shrooms
Yes,
the
yes, I
entire
saw that. I
time.
saw that.
Yes, yes, I didn't know he was cool like that. Didn't know he was chill like that. Um, and then there was another guy. I don't know who the other guy was, but that was my little hockey spiel of the day. Thank you for listening.
um, yeah, out of best solo performance, I'd say what was I made for best duo performance. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of Never Felt So Alone, but I also don't like Karma featuring Ice Spice. Let SZA win. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't listen to any of these duo songs.
I wasn't the biggest fan of. I'm still not the biggest fan of. Billy's vocals do go crazy. Is I. That's all. Is I. That's all.
Your turn.
All right, it's my turn. Best pop vocal album, Chemistry by Kelly Clarkson. The for album containing greater than 75% playing time of new pop vocal records, goddamn. Endless Summer Vacation by Miley Cyrus. Guts by Olivia Rodrigo. Subtract by Ed Sheeran. Midnights by Taylor Swift. Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
He's still around?
Yeah, what do you mean?
I saw Ed Sheeran play the guitar to Cats and they all ran away.
Best pop vocal album, I would say Midnights by Taylor Swift or Guts by Olivia Rodrigo.
I think Kelly Clarkson. I don't know
anything
anything about Kelly Clarkson.
Name 2 Kelly Clarkson songs.
Oh, the fucking one that was like.
Name it.
Since you've been gone, yeah.
We saw that song live.
What?
But not by her.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Alexander 23 played that.
Yeah, you're right about that. Wait, is this the song I think it is? Wait. Yeah, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah, but you just proved that you had to look at her Spotify.
Well, like I know of it. I just don't know.
I said name 2 and you couldn't until you opened up Spotify.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know that Since You've Been Gone.
Yeah, that's what I said name 2. That's why I said name 2 because I only know Since You've Been Gone. Yeah, I'd say Guts or Midnights.
Guts isn't really popular. It's technically classified as rock.
It literally has 75% playing time new pop vocal recording.
Yes. Oh wow, Freddie Gerd is nominated twice.
That circus is the GOAT! Best dance electronic recording, Black Box Life Recorder 21F by Aphex Twin. Who? Loading by James Blake. Shoo, honk shoo. Higher Than Ever by Disclosure. Don't Care. Strong by Rami and Fredigan. And Rumble by Skrillex, Fredigan, and Flowdown. I want Rumble to win, but I would also be happy if Strong won.
Troye Sivan's nominated.
But I'm a big fan of Rumble. I really like Rumble. Rumble's a really good song, and it's really
Best
sick.
pop dance recording.
You didn't say who you wanted to win.
Fredigan.
Let's go!
Baby Don't Hurt Me. Huh? Isn't that song old? Baby Don't Hurt Me.
No,
Don't hurt me.
No, that's not that song, I don't think. Unless this is, because this is David Guetta, so maybe that's an electronic version of it. I don't know. I can't play it because the podcast, I don't know if we'll get attacked by UMG.
Is there a podcast on Apple Music?
I have to do the profile picture thing, and I kept forgetting.
Oh,
but
it might be
do it after
soon.
this. Maybe this episode is. Who knows?
Check it out. But I want Rush by Troye Sivan to win because I've been a fan of Troye Sivan for a while. Well, not really like a big fan. Like I would never go to see him in concert because I'm not that big of a fan. But I like some of his songs.
Troye Sivan.
And he had a YouTube video with Zoella that I watched because he used to be a YouTuber.
Troye Sivan looked kind of bad in drag. I'll go Troye Sivan.
Kind of bad? What the hell?
Yeah, no, like she bad. You know what I mean?
Okay, best rock performance. Why the fuck is Not Strong Enough by Boy Genius?
Whoa! You just skipped over Fred again. Best Dance Electronic Music Album, Playing Robots into Heaven by James Blake. For That Beautiful Feeling by the Chemical Brothers. Actual Life 3, January 1st to September 9th, 2022 by Fred Again. KX5 by KX5. Or Quest for Fire by Skrillex. I'd be happy if Quest for Fire won, but I'd be very, very happy if Actual Life 3 won. Actual Life is actually a really cool album concept where Fred takes, like, videos he took in his real life or, like, clips from his friends that maybe they posted or that, like, whether it's just from, like, an Instagram story or something, or if they were, like, speaking poetry or, like, singing a song or something, and he takes clips from them, and then he, like, chops them up to be electronic, and it's called Actual Life because it's his actual life. And I think they're very cool, and that album has some of my favorite songs of all time on it, like Delilah.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it
You're
like in New York City?
I'm a thousand
miles away.
That you look so
You
pretty, yes you do.
I would not really classify Boy Genius as
You didn't
a
say who
rock
wanted
band.
to win Dance or Electronic. You keep
Fred
skipping
again.
over that. Let's go!
Yeah, no, I'm a little confused. I don't think that they're really rock.
Here's the thing.
But,
I know
like,
Metallica.
okay.
I know Foo Fighters. I know Arctic Monkeys. I know Of Boy Genius. I haven't listened to any of these. So
But you know of them.
I would go with Arctic Monkeys because I think out of anyone there, I'd probably listen to them.
There are so many categories. Holy.
Yep. That's why I said speedrun.
Wait, Leve Jazz? Best Jazz?
Actually, wait. Yeah, no, let's stop here. There's like 80
Oh
something.
my god, Leve is nominated.
There's 94.
Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album, Bewitched.
Ugh.
Interesting.
However,
There's 94?
Yeah.
How are they gonna do that all in how
So
I guess that's why I do it on the carpet, I guess.
my topic that I was going to bring
Your
up.
topic.
Have
yes.
you been seeing the Apple Vision Pro?
I have been seeing the Apple Vision Pro. If you guys are not aware, I am in a VR class. So I have been my teacher has been talking about the Apple Vision Pro for a while. However, it went on sale recently.
Yup.
And I have seen somebody slam it in the ground to see if it's durable.
Oh, I saw
and
someone.
I've seen
I didn't
someone
see them do it,
walk
but I saw a
across the
picture.
street with it on.
Mm-hmm.
And did work on the subway with it on.
Yeah, my favorite video that I've seen of it so far was this morning. I watched Casey Neistat posted a video about it. And for most of the video, he's just like walking around New York City, and that shit is crazy, bro. He's just like walking around with his Vision Pro on, and then like he was waiting for the subway, he just threw on a Mr. Beast video, and he was just watching Mr. Beast, and then he got on the subway, or he was like walking, and then he got a text message. Oh, he stopped, virtual keyboard, responded to the text message. And I saw a video earlier today. I don't know who it was by. The guy kind of sounded like Mark Zuckerberg, but I don't know if it was Mark Zuckerberg or someone who sounded like Mark Zuckerberg. But they were like showing off what they do with their Vision Pro, and they were sort of like sat there, and they had like basically like computer monitors up almost, where like they could do their work and stuff. And then they turned around, and like on their one wall they had Apple TV up if they wanted to watch TV. Over by their fridge they had the Notes app up so they could write what groceries they needed to pull up for later. Over at their kitchen counter they had floating in the air Gordon Ramsay tutorial video so that they could follow along with the Vision Pro up and like follow the recipe and all the work. And like shit like that is so sick.
So I did just pull up the Casey Neistat video, and it does seem like it's not really VR. It's actually AR.
Yeah.
Yes. Augmented reality. So that is when instead of having you go into the world, it's like pop-ups and you see what's around you. And it does look, if the whole world had these headset on, I would be so
It'd be
think
dystopian as fuck.
Yeah, we did like talk about once in my class this like feature that I don't think that this like Apple Vision had, but it was like an app where you wear like your headset and it would like it helps like the world, like if you're on a crosswalk it would display like the timer and tell you stop like right in front of you.
I'm pretty sure this was just a concept. Um,
Also, I'm watching Casey Neistat look at a dinosaur right now.
yeah, he's just waiting in Krispy Kreme watching dinosaurs.
Yeah, I'm like, what is happening?
But I'm pretty sure this was just a concept, but if not, it's very cool, and if it is a concept, it's very doable. But there was like showing practical use cases for the Apple Vision Pro, and one of them was like for doing chores like vacuuming. You could the first video showed like the ground would be like covered in like
Oh,
green,
yes.
and then when you vacuum it like gets rid of it so you know where you hit. Or you could gamify it so like it covered the ground in coins, and then you have to like vacuum and collect the coins, and it basically shows like spots that you've missed and stuff like that so that you can like fully do
Mm-hmm.
it. Or it makes chores fun for kids.
Yeah, no, I'm not excited. Like the VR, the Apple like Pro, like from the recording like thing, it does look pretty like good quality. The FaceTime aspect of it, like their personas,
That's
kind of
terrifying.
fucked up.
But
Not a fan of
it's
it.
early. It's early. It's early.
But it would be so like the Oculus sorry, the Oculus Quest is kind of like painful. Like I
Uh
can wear
huh.
it for like um I can wear it for like 30 minutes. So I don't even know how Coldemar wore it for fucking 6 hours in a stream. But like I don't know. I don't like the thought of people going out wearing these headsets.
I mean,
Cause like
when
there
you
are features that make it like better. Like what's it called? The like like you can see like the AR, like you can see
uh
out,
huh.
right? And like I was saying earlier, like the feature of like the stop rock, like being like,
Uh
stop,
huh.
don't walk here. I can see someone just watching a YouTube video, just not like it's the
Well,
worst version of the phones. That's what I'm.
here's the thing. When you're actively like walking and moving, the screens don't show. It's just the pass through. That's what I found out from Casey's video. Was like he would have a like YouTube up or something, but then right as he started like actively walking, it like went away.
Really, because I'm looking at the clip of him going to the subway station. He goes through the Mr. Beast video.
Yeah, that when he's like slowly walking, he just like walks through it. But if you're like actively like walking down the street, you can't just have like a video up that like follows you, you know? The screens, the way to think about it is the screens are sort of like static. Like when you throw a screen up, say you throw it up in the middle of the air, you like throw it on a pole, it's like sitting there. It's not floating. And then when you're walking, it like floats with you. It stays in its spot. So you can't really like keep walking and then keep watching a video, as far as I know, at least. I could be wrong. One
I don't
really
like it.
one really cool thing that I did see about it though is you can learn piano on it, and it sort
Oh,
of
I did
makes
see
it
that.
like Guitar Hero almost, where like the things are floating down to the keys on your actual physical keyboard, and like you play it. Watching TV is kind of cool on it, where like you can like I saw on Disney Plus, you can like choose different environments if you want to do like a VR thing rather. So like you can be in the Disney theater, or you can be on like a Star Wars speeder on a Star Wars planet, and then it just has like a screen up. Um, Watching sports with it seems really sick. Yeah, I'm more of a fan of it like within controlled environments and within the home, and less so like actively walking around with it. And I have already seen multiple people using their Teslas and auto driving with it on. That's extremely dangerous. Don't do that. Um,
I don't think anyone here, maybe someone listening to the podcast can afford it because it's an expensive thing. I think it's
it
like
is
Apple.
$3,500.
Yeah.
3,500
Which,
USD strapped to your head.
wait. I'm sorry. I'm on the web. This. I have to. Please let me take a closer look. Click. Tap. I don't want to. John, I shouldn't have opened up this website.
You have a virus.
Apple's hacking the mainframe now. Continue what you were saying as I try to find what I was looking for.
I was pretty much done what I'm saying, but like,
Oh,
yeah, I'm more of a fan of it within like controlled environments, and I think it's cool like in your home being able to like throw up like a recipe video and like follow along with it on. And Casey said that like after he had it on for a few hours, his like brain clicked, and just like it didn't feel like he was wearing an AR headset when he was walking around. It just felt like that's how life is, and that's like what it's seeing. So it felt natural. Um,
I don't like it. What was this? Did you get to like where his overall thoughts were?
I think I stopped towards the end of the video when he was like talking, but I'm pretty sure he's a fan of it.
Interesting. Also, Star Wars Jedi Survivor soundtrack was nominated.
Oh, Pog.
Let's
Neither one of us
go.
played the game.
Hey, I did. Also, best song written for
Did you
visual media.
did you beat the
Barbie
game?
World. No. Barbie World, Barbie World, Dance the Night Away from Barbie, I'm Just Ken by Barbie, Lift Me Up, Black Panther, and then What Was I Made for Barbie? This category has 4 Barbie songs and 1 song from another one. And then best music video, I'm Only Sleeping, The Beatles. I like how I went back to this. I was just
What?
scrolling and I
Best
was like,
music
oh,
video
this is
by the Beatles?
I'm Only Sleeping
That's by the Beatles?
by the Beatles music video.
Aren't like some of them dead? Didn't John Lennon get like assassinated?
It's an artwork musical. It's like it's all artwork. It's really pretty. Also, I just saw one of my YouTubers that I watch just posted that they bought a house. So I was like, whoa.
Oh, congrats to them.
But the Beatles, In Your Love,
B-Doll.
Tyler Childs, What Was I Made for Billie Eilish, Count Me Out, Kendrick Lamar, and Rush by Troye Sivan. Is Rush isn't the one with He's in Drag. I think that is Look at Me, Sweet Lake Malibu.
I don't know any Troye Sivan songs. Respect to Troye Sivan though.
Whoa! Sorry, I was not prepared for the first frame to be someone's ass crack in the Rush music. That was, One of Your Girls. That's the one with there. He's in drag. Anyways, yeah. Next topic.
Went to the Grammys. We did that stuff. I
Any sneeze?
Bless you.
Thanks.
Austin Reeves has been putting up some numbers lately.
Who?
That's pretty cool. He's on the Lakers. Basketball player.
What was it called?
Logic is coming out with an album soon.
I had a thingy.
He came out with a song. It's a pretty good song.
What was the thingy? I was gonna talk about thingy. I don't know what the thingy is anymore. I don't have anything now.
We got 3 minutes left.
Oh, fan question. Because we have
we have fan questions. Oh, that's perfect.
Questions to ask. I answered this one. And we're all caught up. Okay. We asked if we ever went fishing. What is an activity? Oh, here. What's an activity you find relaxing for you that people wouldn't be able to guess easily? I think I've talked about this. Maybe you can guess easily. I really like baking. I love baking. Whenever I'm stressed, I bake. I just like the baking up till when it gets to the cleaning part that I get is a no.
Mm-hmm.
But I think baking is probably one of my favorite things, and also I just like watching vlogs. I find that very relaxing.
I like doing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege map trainings.
That's relaxing.
Yeah, because it's just sort of like it's something that I know. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like a patternized like ritual almost. You know what I mean? It's just like something known when I'm like stressing out or having like a panic attack or something. I can just like clear my mind and just run through that. If that makes sense.
But I feel like people can guess.
Can they guess that if I was having a panic attack, I would boot up Rainbow Six Siege?
You do love Rainbow Six Siege.
Like, I don't know. I don't think I do like anything great. Watching To All the Boys I Loved Before.
Actually, you mentioned that you wanted to journal. And I have been journaling. Have you started your journaling adventures yet?
No, I need to buy a journal, and how is journaling? You owe me a pen. I can't journal without your pen.
You can journal without my pen.
No, you said you have a fancy pen that you were gonna give me. and I've been waiting.
That's actually a lie.
No, you said you could get them
I
for me. They're
said,
like $1.
whoa, they're not $1. I said that there's a fancy pen place in Canada that we can go when you were coming to Canada.
And you didn't take me.
You didn't come to Canada.
I've been to Canada twice. We never got pens.
You didn't want to journal. I have been journaling. Journaling has been fun. It's been a nice little like relaxer. Also, the pens are $2.40.
Yeah, that's $2. You can buy me a pen.
I could buy a pizza with that.
You can buy me a pen.
Like a quarter of a pizza. But yeah, journaling has been fun. I have enjoyed. I have not done a lot of journaling entries, just like little like highlight of day and stuff like that, which I've really liked. It's just a nice like look back and be like, damn, interesting. That's what I was doing, you know?
That's
But yeah, no, I really like it. I highly recommend to anybody.
I think also when I really wanted to journal, I was also really depressed, and
it's a nice.
I'm less so now, so I don't feel like I have to. Like I still want to, but it feels less like a thing that I need to do or something that I'm like clinging to that like maybe I will feel better.
I do think that
I'm kind of happy now.
Journaling, like you don't have to, like you said. Like it's a nice like relaxer. You know, you're not on a screen. You're just with your thoughts. Get your thoughts straight and stuff like that. But I don't know. I recommend journaling to anyone who wants to journal, who has an interest in journaling, or just doesn't wants a hobby, because I think hobbies are really important. I have like this new thing where I'm like, I kind of have been like being like, oh, I want to do this, but then I like find a bunch of excuses. So I'm trying to like have the mindset of just doing it, like kind of like when I started streaming. Like an advice I give to people who want to start streaming is to just do it. Like you're not gonna get the perfect setup. You gotta like stream, then you'll learn like
just like
what
get
you
the
need
hours
to do.
in.
No, not even get the hours in. Just get the experience. Like
yeah, that's what I mean by like just like actually do the thing rather than constantly preparing for it or thinking about it. Just like
that's how you're gonna get better at it. It's how you're gonna like learn what you need, what you want to do.
I forgot that hours were like a physical stat for streaming that you need to worry about. I didn't mean like that.
I was like, don't think about this.
Yeah, no.
Which is why like I don't know. I just kind of want to like try out new stuff. Like that's like the mindset of the new year. But yeah, an activity that I find relaxing that I feel like wouldn't people guess. I guess the only thing really is
people wouldn't guess the person whose entire thing is a bakery would bake.
I have said I don't like my theme, alright? Okay, I guess, okay.
I know, but if you're saying that people can guess Rainbow Six Siege, then people can guess baking.
Your name has R6 in it.
Your entire brand, your server is Mads Bakery.
Not anymore.
The screen is like you holding a cookie. You bake cookies. That's what your daily thing in your chat is, getting cookies. The sub thing is cookies.
And you know, and I've said that I've hated it.
I know, but if you can say that people can guess Siege, then I can say people can guess.
What would be baking. The name of your pirate ship if you were the captain back in those days? Mads Bakery. Big booty sailors. Only people with big booties are allowed.
Rotwood.
Whoa.
I would sail the Rotwood, and I would be a pirate, and I would kill people and steal and pillage. That's what pirates do. Pirates weren't chill and fun.
Whoa.
And I would die of scurvy.
Scurvy. Pirate names generator. Oh, little side note thinking about pirate names and just names in general. I was on Pinterest, as I do, and I got like best boy names for a kid, and one of them was Chick-fil-A, and I just wanted to share that.
That is a fire name.
It would be the immortal ship.
I would call him Phil. But his fruit is that's his nickname. His
That's
nickname's
his
Phil,
nickname. And
but
then
his full name's
during like,
Chick-fil-A.
yeah, they're like, Chick-fil-A, are you here?
Yeah.
Or it would be like shark bait, hoo ha ha shit.
I thought you were
Or
gonna.
maybe like
I thought you were gonna say charcuterie.
charcuterie shit. Sadie Adventure Buckley is one of the names that they gave that generated.
Oh, did we ever talk about? Did we ever talk about the cup drama?
Oh, Stanley versus Hydro Flask with lead.
Yeah.
I thought about on stream.
Stanley Cups apparently have lead in them.
Yes.
Just like G Fuel. So I will be drinking my G Fuel out of a Stanley Cup now.
Double the lead, double the. Man, I don't know where I was going with that one. Is it time, John?
Yeah, we're good.
Because I gotta do a lot of homework. Ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, we are going to call it an episode. People clap. If you guys are new and you guys listen this far, we appreciate it. If you are old and you listen this far, we still appreciate it.
Thank you.
Fun fact, I have, if you're listening to this on the day it comes out, an award show happening on the 10th
Yo!
of February. So
That's
make
so
sure to
hype.
pull up because I haven't fully finished it yet, but hopefully I'll finish it soon. But we appreciate y'all being here and hanging out and being an absolute poggers human being. I did the intro. John, finish it off the episode.
Yo. Thank you so much, guys, for attending the podcast today. We appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for listening. It's been a pleasure. Let us know who you're rooting for in the Grammys, in the chat. Feel free to ask
be
us
done already.
any questions. Yeah, but who were they rooting for? You know what I mean? Like, they could be like, oh, I really wanted this person to win, you know?
That's fair.
And we will see you next. We won't see you. We'll hear you next week. We won't hear you. You'll hear us.
You'll hear us
next week.
Next week
I'm
on
gonna go
Tuesday.
eat some food.
Bye-bye.